Love for you to stay with us for this hour to enjoy Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo, yeah. Happy Cinco de Mayo to you. And if you're putting anything together, it may be time to trade in the traditional cuisine of just tacos and guacamole that you have in mind, which is always good. Yeah, you can't deny that. But maybe you can go for something more unique and authentic.
Yes, so let's find out, Greg, what that would be. We go to Chef Maya Castro, who has appeared on Food Network's Chopped, Beat Bobby Flay, Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen, and Ramsay in 10. So we are so glad to have you, Chef Maya, and tell us what you're cooking today, and tell us about your background. I was joking with her earlier saying it smells so good, but at least it looks good. Tell us about the background.
Well, thank you so much for having me, and happy Cinco de Mayo. Yes, my name is Mia Castro, and I'm a professional chef. I've competed in different cooking competitions, and I'm currently located in New York City, where I take on private chefs, and currently working on a partnership with Del Monte Fresh Avocados, Man's Packing Company, and Pink Glow Pineapples.
Oh, fantastic. Well, we can't wait to see what you have cooking up today on Cinco de Mayo, because like we said, you know, sometimes you can kind of get into a little bit of a routine, I think, when it comes to, you know, Mexican cooking. Sometimes it's just the tacos and the guacamole or nachos or something, but something tells me you have a pretty unique twist. What do you have working today?
Yes, so because it's Cinco de Mayo, I wanted to commemorate the holiday. People think it's a common misconception that Cinco de Mayo is Mexican Independence Day, when it's not. It's actually Mexican Army's victory over France at the Battle of Puebla, which is why I made my take on chalupas poblanas, which is a dish that's native to the region of Puebla. And so what I did is, instead of the traditional salsa verde, I added some of these Del Monte Fresh avocados to make it really creamy, which I think just elevates it. And then I have some chicken, queso fresco, and I jazzed it up with some of this Man's broccoli slaw instead of lettuce, so it gives it a lot of crunch and freshness to the dish. And then with the Pink Glow pineapples, which I love, they're super sweet, I made an agua fresca, and I'm probably going to be adding a little bit of tequila when I'm done here.
Oh,
well, there you go.
In the recipe or in a glass for you? Maybe both. So Mia, talk to us a little bit about the guacamole. When you have a guacamole, I think so many people love it, but then it browns so quickly. Talk to us about preserving the freshness of that. How do you do it?
So with avocados, acid is the best preservation method. Guacamole has lime, so if I'm making a guacamole ahead of time, I will top it with a little bit of lime, and then even put a piece of plastic wrap on top so that the air doesn't get to it and it doesn't oxidize, which means browning.
That's a good way. That's a good way to definitely keep it fresh. And so basically the marrying of all of these flavors, I imagine, you know, between the avocado and then that slaw, does it give it kind of, you know, every now and again you'll have like street tacos and whatnot, or you know, there's different kinds of exotic tacos that just kind of give you a little bit of it's a varied flavor. There's a lot of things going on there that really makes for an enjoyable eating experience.
Yes, so these chalupas are definitely on the lighter and more vibrant, fresh, zingy side, which is how I like to eat. I find sometimes with Mexican food, it can be a little heavy. Even the chalupas are traditionally rubbed with lard, and I rub them with coconut oil instead. So it's my lighter, healthier take on chalupas.
That's the way to do it. And we read your resume prior, and we saw that you've been on the show Chopped, and you've also been on some of Gordon Ramsay's shows. Just take us inside that experience, because for those who haven't seen the show Chopped, they have to take random food items and create something on a really tight deadline for the judges. What was that experience like for you, and what did you take away from it?
You know, it was definitely very challenging, but I do love to challenge myself. And I mean, I'm very good at improvising. My takeaway is or was, keep learning, keep advancing, keep your head down, and just listen and absorb. And, you know, from there, I've had many other opportunities. I got to be on Hell's Kitchen, beat Bobby Flay, which I beat him. So, yeah.
That's fantastic. Well, Mia, you're darling, and your food looks absolutely amazing. For our viewers who would like to be able to follow you, tell us the social media platforms you're on.
Yeah, so I'm on Instagram as Chef Mia Castro, TikTok, Chef Mia Castro PR, and then for these and other recipes and tips and tricks for Cinco de Mayo, you can also visit delmontefresh.com and veggiesmadeeasy.com.
All right. Chef Mia Castro, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Everything looks fantastic, and definitely some good things to take away there.
Yes.
Ways to spice up your everyday Mexican meal experience. We love that. Thank you so much.